Y nos puedes tomar ahí la foto ahorita que yo me entregue las llaves.
Thank you so much. Oh, it's been so amazing.
Cualquier cosa, estamos a sus órdenes. Les vamos a pasar igual el número del administrador de la privada.
There are the service.
Okay.
Just give a time or anytime. Then we don't give you the number of like the administrator.
Oh, wow. So we just got through signing a contract. Well, not me, but the young lady that I showed y'all I did the interview with in Concal. We did the video in the park. They just got their keys today. Here's a small clip of that. She's excited. They're in their brand new house. House is only like 1 year old, and beautiful community. This is it out here. They're in one of these. I just parked down the road and get some shade. But this is the neighborhood. Concal. It's absolutely beautiful out here. It's quiet. Gated community. They can walk right out the gate and walk about 2 blocks down. There's some small restaurants down there, some convenience stores, La Tiendas. They can go buy some chicken off side of the road, and tonight they're gonna go explore when it gets a little cooler, because like right now like 104 degrees outside. So everybody's in the house. Beautiful little park out here. Let me ride up the road and let you see a little bit. Not too much to see, because this is a Pravada. This is an example of a Pravada. There's a guard at the gate, and there's about maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 15 houses in all in this blocked off gate. So, but beautiful, very beautiful. But very beautiful. They're out here keeping the maintenance up. Her rent included maintenance of the property. I mean, just an awesome place, yo. Guys out here cutting the yard, the trees. Nice little park and playground right here for the kids to play at. A little community area where they can barbecue and have some covered shade. And this is the little guard desk they come in through right here to come in and get checked out. The guard at the gate asked her, she do any Spanish, and she was like, no, we just got here, but we learning. And he's like, okay, my name is Antonio, and I'm going to teach you one new word every day you come through the gate. So she was excited about that. And of course, the first word for the day was Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. He's like, it's afternoon right now. This is what you say after 12 noon. And so she learned the new word. So like I said, you come out of the gated area, out of the Pravada, that was called a Pravada. And right around the corner here, there's an OXXO convenience store. Right here on the corner. Come out here and grab a few things, get what you want. And next to that, so that's the OXXO. Next to that is a taco place here and a laundromat and a few other things out here. It's the taxis right here. See the little thing right there? That's the taxis. That's a bike trail over there to the left. It rides all the way up. And this is, I guess you can consider this like the country. You know what I mean? The countryside of Merida. I'm gonna assume that. But they're doing a lot of building out here. A lot of growth out here. They have their own Centro, which is fairly large out here. Centro Concal. Meat shop right here. Come out here and get some meats. See the veterinarian right there? So if you got any pets, and this is just one tiny part of Concal. This is just one tiny spot, but this is all within maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes of their house, and there's a lot more. I'm trying to drive. Look at that pollo asado. That's where you can get some chicken. To get that chicken, that's another spot. And here's another spot for some chicken. 50 pesos. Little small convenience store if you don't got time to get up to the big shops, the big markets and stuff like that. You come out here and get some fresh juices and all of that. But this is Concao is a beautiful place. Here's another La Tienda. I'm gonna ride up this strip here. Had some cars behind me wanting to get off the main. Look at that Creole sushi. I'm telling you, small town living. I should have went up the other side. Ugh. These topes. But this is small town living. They out here. They gonna be embedded in the community. They gonna learn and get everything they need. And they gonna be self-contained within the city. I'm gonna go up the other side. All right, I came up the other side. Here's another veterinarian. Well, not a vet, but they sell dog food, cat food, pet supplies for horses. Now, Concao, again, this is one tiny spot in Concao. And Concao has some beautiful areas, very beautiful areas, lots of green space, etc., etc. But this part of it, the part that they live in is like right on the edge. So they're not so deep inside and they're not so far away from, look at them tables over there. They're not so far away from getting back to the Merida side of things either. So they right in a nice little sweet spot. And that's where we turned that. So I'm gonna flip this camera around so I can focus on driving. But she's so excited. She's like, Cortez, I didn't think that this transition would be so smooth. Now, mind you, this is a young lady who never been out the country. This is her first time out of the U.S. 100%. They never had passports or anything. 6 months ago, there was no passports in their household. Now, 6 months later, they're in a foreign country. She came here sight unseen. I don't recommend that for everybody, but for some folks, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, and you know you got to do it, and you know you don't have a choice, and you got to make it work. And if you are that person, you know who you are. Some folk, you know, don't. Some folk can't. Most folk can't do that. You know what I mean? We've done it, and I met quite a few others that have done it. And for most folks, it's not a wise thing, but hey, I can tell with her, it was the right decision for them. Whole family was on board. The kids were on board. The teenagers on board. And they're all excited. They were ready for something new. They were ready for a different pace. They're ready for a whole new lifestyle upgrade. And, you know, a lot of the comforts and the things that many well-to-do Americans have, you know, some folks just, they don't have that break. Well, right here, oh, they get that break, yo. They get that break. And I'm blown away. She was like, I had all these nightmare scenarios of everything that could go wrong. I'm thinking, this is too easy. This is too smooth. You know, it is. If you have the right mindset, you have your goals mapped out, you have your plans laid out, and just some realistic expectations. She's like, we don't have no choice but to make this work, Cortez, and we're going to make it work. And as long as you have that mindset, you're gonna be okay. So listen. Her dad is here. I think she said he was 65 or 69, and he seemed to be getting along just fine. Now he don't like that heat too much, but look like and I explained to him that this is unusually hot. And I think there's like a heat wave going on all over the world. There are warnings out there about the heat. It's bad. It's about to get bad. Hold on, let me flip this around. This is a couple of other plazas right around the corner from one block, about 2 blocks down from their house. I'm coming back on the other side now. I just passed it. Oops. Pharmacies over here. Restaurants over there. This is Concao. Part of Concao. This is a tiny portion of Concao. They want to stress that. But all is well. They're excited to be in a new home. So they got their keys today. They checked out of their Airbnb early this morning. I said, hey, bring your luggage to the signing, to the contract signing, because once we sign the contract, they give you the keys on the spot. We did the contract signing at the house. So she thought she was going to have to go back and get her stuff and then come back. I was like, no, bring your stuff with you. Because once you sign that paper, it's your stuff. You moved up in this bad boy immediately. And so that was a bonus for a surprise. And so they got here at 11 o'clock, signed that paperwork, and got their keys, man. So she's excited. Another happy customer. We found her house in one day, on day one. So, and I'm going to give you an example of a stark contrast, stark difference. They hired me from the beginning. Now, I'm going to tell you, look, I'm not needed. You know what I mean? For most of y'all, y'all don't need a service like mine. Y'all can do it on your own. You can figure it out on your own and make it work, especially if you have the time and the money to take your time and get what you want. Some of y'all don't got the time, and you got to get it done ASAP. You might need to hire someone like me. And again, my prices ain't cheap. It's not meant to be cheap because I ain't trying to do it for free, because it's a lot of work. I'm not trying to do it just to be hanging out. Honestly, I don't want to do it, but the fees that I charge, it makes me want to do it. And in fact, I'm looking at possibly doubling my prices, because the more I do this, the more I'm reminded of how much work it is. We had another young lady who came out here on her own, thought she was going to have the support that she needed from a friend. The friend reneged on her throughout the house, and things didn't work out. You know what I mean? It just turned into a big old nasty mess and a big old nasty drama, and there's a whole bunch of sloppiness and all of that. Just a big old mess, honestly. And from what I'm hearing, this person seems to have a history of doing that with others. That's what they do. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And that's why I say people got a lot of stuff going on, and this individual clearly has a lot of problems, got internal stuff going on, and I'm learning that firsthand. Everybody got problems. I got my issues, they got their issues and everything, but this person has some serious issues, and they ain't in no position to be trying to help nobody. They need to get help themselves. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother conversation. And but at the same token, don't come down here relying on other folk to help you, because people got stuff going on, and if you need to help, just hire somebody who does this professionally, and that they can help you get along, because now they spent a lot of money in hotels and Airbnbs, going into week number 3, that they didn't plan on doing all of that. It costs money. And we started helping them look for a house, and I'm confident we're going to have something today or tomorrow. I got a few more houses to show today, got some houses on the books to show tomorrow, and I believe between today and tomorrow we're going to find them a place. And if that works out, that means we done pulled this off inside of 3 days. And it's a process. What happens is, this young person, like, man, I call these agents, they don't answer, they don't respond, take some days to respond. One real estate professional quit on her, was like, I'm done, you're taking up too much of my time, and blah 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 blah. The thing with real estate agents, oftentimes they won't show you any properties, many properties, because like she was sending them properties that she wanted to look at, and the agent didn't want to show it to him. And the reason why he didn't want to show it to him is because the agent would call the homeowner to see if they will pay a commission, and the homeowner be like, we don't pay commissions to real estate agents. We don't use real estate agents, because real estate agents ain't a thing really here in Mexico, and a lot of these homeowners don't like paying the commission, which is generally equal to 1 month. So when the agent called and to find out that the homeowner don't want to pay, then get what? He ain't trying to show you the house. And what blows my mind is, at least they honest enough to tell you, well, the homeowner don't pay commission, so I'm not going to show you the house. And I'm like, really? You know what I mean? So that's what happens when you deal with these agents. Half of the inventory, more than half of the inventory, probably 70% of the inventory is no longer available to you because 70% of these homeowners don't deal with agents. They don't pay commissions. So you miss out on a bunch of inventory by trying to deal with somebody, a real estate agent. Joker like me, you pay my fee. You know, I don't care. The homeowner don't give a doggone. I'm not no commission paid guy. I can show you all the properties. High prices, low prices, medium prices. And this particular agent was just trying to show her high-end properties because he wanted a higher commission. Keep telling her, no, there's nothing better available for you under this budget. You know, he trying to get in these places for like 20,000 pesos a month. You know, which ain't too bad for what she's looking for, because she's looking for more of a higher end neighborhood and house and whatnot. But, you know, so that's what you deal with when you're dealing with these doggone agents. Most of the times they're gonna try and get you. So that's just that. Just wanted to share that. So one person had a good experience, the other one had a challenging experience. And again, there's so many other stories of other folks doing it themselves and they are just fine. You just got to be patient and you just got to know how to work the system, because it is a system out here in the process for doing things. And I got some videos on my site that tell you how to find the ideal property. So sign up at the website moveabroadandthrive.com and get some free resources and tips on this type of stuff. So I'm gonna get off this internet off this phone because I'm on the interstate now and I need to pay attention. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.